And lucky girl, she shared the screen with the likes of Daniel Craig and Justin Timberlake, and now she's here. The very beautiful Gemma Артертон joins me in just a minute to talk vampires and what it's like playing a character who's 200 years old. First though, let's get all the... British actress Gemma Артертон has kissed both Daniel Craig and Jake Gyllenhaal, all in the name, of course, of making a good movie. But in her latest film, romance takes a backseat, and instead she's getting in touch with her maternal side, as she and her daughter are vampires. Her parent-teacher chat at school isn't exactly straightforward.
Well, what's the problem? Because, you know, usually she sails through school.
Well, Eleanor wrote her life story, and she's quite insistent that it's true. I don't expect you to be flattered by this, but in it she describes you as a superiant, which I believe is a sort of vampire.
Well, she has got a great imagination. I hope she gets top marks. Who else has read it?
You have sole care of her, don't you?
That boy Frank. I bet he's read it.
Quite a responsibility for somebody so young.
I'm doing just fine. Thank you.
Gemma, this is a long way from Tessa the D'Urbervilles, isn't it?
Yes,
What was it like playing a 200-year-old vampire?
Oh, I loved every minute of it because, I mean, it's such a complex character, and really the heart of the story is about a mother and daughter, and what it is to be a mother for 200 years and to a daughter that's 16, you know, and the control and the that, you know, it's weird. The relationship between a mother and daughter is so complex anyway, but imagine for 200 years. I mean, it's crazy. But obviously, you know, playing somebody that's 200 years old but looks 23, 24, for both Saoirse and I, who plays my daughter, we had a lot of opportunity to add things in, you know, skills that they developed, or you sort of had to do a character study for, you know, 200 years worth of life. It was really good fun, and I loved every minute of it.
Clara was a single mum. Did you draw on any of your personal experiences? I mean, you were raised by your mum, weren't you?
Yeah,
I'm not suggesting your mum was a vampire, by the way.
It is a bit of a love letter to my mum. Because I think this film is about, it's about women, and it's about the complexities of being female, and it's about femininity and how wonderful that is, and how complex it is in modern day society, and in also, you know, how it's developed over the years, and for me, I wanted to. Clara's not the hero by any stretch. She's also a prostitute, and she kills people. And
in what way was it a love letter to your mum?
And more in that, you know, the resilience and the protection of your child, and how much you would give for your child just to make their life easier, and unconditional love, I guess.
Yes.
So. And as much as Clara is a villain as well, that maternal sort of core to her is
never
beautiful.
goes away, does it?
Yeah.
It's always there. I mean, I suppose really, Gemma, for us, you really shot to the limelight in Bond. I mean, you beat 1,500 actresses to that role to play the Bond girl. There you are with Daniel Craig. I loved your name, Agent Strawberry Fields. What was that whole experience like for you? And is it true you had to kiss him on day one?
I did have to kiss him on day one. That was
a hardship.
Very difficult. Yeah, no, it was such a joy. And the Bond family, it really is a family, because they, you know, it's the same producers, and they make you feel so welcome. And because it's such a big establishment, you really feel looked after. And I mean, I was so young. I was 21 or something, and I hadn't really been on a big film set before, so I was just, you know, all bright-eyed and bushy-tailed, and I loved every minute of it. It was.
Were you a bit
wonderful.
nervous on that day one? You know, I mean, the kiss scene's intimate, isn't it? Meeting Daniel Craig for the first time, you're on this amazing set. Do you remember? Did you have butterflies? Was it a bit nerve-wracking?
Do you know what? I just remember just it suddenly happening, and being caught by surprise, which actually is in the film. You know, I didn't realise he was going to kiss me, and I'm like, oh goodness, you know, and it's sort of they
nice.
kept that because it was quite sweet.
Be a good kisser. You can hear people shouting at the TV set across the land.
Yeah.
Now, I think as well that sort of put you in the spotlight on the red carpet. We then, you know, you then started coming to premieres, and I love your style on the red carpet. I think you're a little chameleon-like. You have lots of different looks. We've got some shots here for you.
No.
This is the Hansel and Gretel premiere. That's a lovely dress.
Yes, that was Erdem. It was very floral, which isn't usually me, and we went for like quite a 40s look. But usually I do quite natural, so...
Well, we've got Prince of Persia. Let's have a look at Prince of Persia.
yes.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Yeah, that was like a princess kind of vibe.
Wow. And then Tamara Drew we've got as well?
Yeah, this is really me. This is very something that I feel very, you know, it's very pared down. I loved that. It was very nice.
And you've spoken out in the past, Gemma, about you're not conforming to the typical actress stereotype. I mean, you're a very healthy figure, beautiful girl, I'm guessing a size 8 or a 10. Do you think it's important for young women to project the right image?
Oh my gosh, of course it is. I'm really passionate about it because I think, I mean, women are women and we're wonderful and we come in all shapes and sizes and that's okay. And I think we're so inundated by images of the perfect aesthetic or, you know, what people think is beautiful. But I think if we start putting things out there that aren't that, I think it's good for girls to see things different. And I get written the most wonderful letters that makes me cry weekly from girls saying, oh, when I had an eating disorder and then, you know, and now I look at you and you inspire me to be normal. And I think, oh my God, you know, that's just, it's so important. And
it is important. And I mean, it hasn't stopped you at all in your film career. I mean, you're just going from strength to strength. You've been working recently, haven't you, with Ben Affleck and Justin Timberlake. What's that like? Were they good fun to work with?
Great. Honestly, the loveliest guys, really, really funny. I had such a good time with them.
Do you stay friends with people like that?
Yeah.
Because you're in the film for so long. I mean, it's a long, intense period of time, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean,
like that?
usually you keep in touch, sort of, you know, I saw Justin when he had a concert here a couple of months ago and we hung out and... but it's not like pally-pally. But with certain people on films, you just get that instant connection and you're friends for life. But usually it's sort of, you remain acquaintances.
Acquaintances,
yeah.
I like that. Oh, well, listen, Byzantium's out on Friday. I've seen it. It's a smashing film.
Thank you.
Congratulations on it. And come in again. It's lovely to chat to you.
I will.
Thanks,
Thank you.
Gemma. Well, after